What's going on, everybody? It's your host, Dr. Splash, and let's have fun with this one, right? We're going from multi videos a day moving forward for the near future. This is also promo. Go check out my interview I just dropped with Hulk, Superman, and Hellhunters writer Philip Kennedy Johnson. Gave a lot of inside exclusives into how Marvel and DC is currently working. Now, back on topic. This is a fun topic from the sense that it's one of the few characters in fiction that I genuinely hesitate to say loses to almost anybody. Like, he's just that fucking broken. But today, Superman is going all out. He is trying to kill Dr. Splash. I have to provide 5 characters I think have a shot at putting down Superman. If you love content like this, if you want to see me start putting out these kind of gauntlet or what if videos, smash the like button. 300 plus likes would be absolutely amazing. And Scarlet Witch Jobber video coming soon. Shameless plug. Now back on topic. First one up, probably the most controversial out of all of these, but hear me out, Dragonborn, right? Superman is a character that represents hope. His narrative is the foundation of all of DC, which has outer to high outer layers. He's someone that, according to recent previews of House of L, up through the 30th century, every threat, every hypothetical, every possibility in DC, Superman had overcome on top of his regular resume. It's ridiculous how strong Superman truly is. Like, we constantly are getting upgrades. He stopped Source Amp to Orion recently, like pretty casually. It's bad, okay? So what we need at that point is someone who can arguably scale to that level of a cosmology. With Dragonborn, some people argue Elder Scrolls cosmology. If you are someone who believes it does easily get into high outer, I believe the last Dragonborn, the Dovahkiin, has the scaling at that point to take on and even possibly beat Superman. On top of this, he has basically any hack in the book you want. He should have the bag of tricks to give Superman all types of trouble, even up to the narrative stuff. He does have hacks surrounding that. So in my opinion, if you're a believer in the scaling for Elder Scrolls, Dragonborn would be someone you could pick to possibly take on Superman. Next is peak Thor. Immortal Thor got real crazy, but let me briefly review what peak Thor is capable of. This is someone who stood up to the Infinite City. This is an Elder God city beyond all of creation within Marvel. And on top of this, it had only really been stopped when it felt the true light of God before the golden light. And Thor was able to, while weakened, fight this back, even kill an Elder God, which was beyond time, space, dimensions, even stories. It was supposed to be mystery, the stuff you just don't know within stories, and Thor managed to kill that. Fucking crazy. Kills that. He is someone who has his own power realized, and he's not even reached his peak yet. He has rune magic, narrative magic, a new weapon that cuts through narratives and non-narratives and mystery. He also has been touched by the Phoenix Force, has elder power from being birthed by Gaia, also has the full power and full potential power of Zeus and the Odin Force. Stacking upgrades for fucking days. This is an absolute Chad. This is someone who, in my opinion, has the narrative, has the scaling to have a good conversation on potentially putting down Superman. If anyone's gonna fucking do it, it just might be Thor. Next up, we have Crimson King from the King Cosmology. Now, again, King Cosmology, if I'm being faithful to the argument, it kind of falls in the category of number 1 with Dragonborn Elder Scrolls, in that if you're a believer in the cosmology and how crazy it gets scaling-wise, this is absolutely a viable option. Now, there is talk of infinite transcendences within the Kingverse, infinite transcendences outside of even the likes of eternity and infinite dimensions. All these things stack up, and then you get to the Dark Towers. All stories, fictions, non-fictions, metas exist within there. This is all stacked up on and then transcended by the likes of someone like Crimson King. Absurd. Absolute bullshit scaling, right? I think he has the argument, if you give into what you believe to be the insane scaling of King Cosmology, which you can go check out my videos on it, He has the scaling argument. On top of this, has the hacks, has the narrative and scaling above narrative bullshit as well. I just think the Crimson King has enough toys at his disposal, enough hacks, and enough scaling to have the argument in this Superman case. Also, let me know, what do you think has more viable high-end scaling? Do you believe Elder Scrolls does, or the Stephen King cosmology? Let me know which one you personally think scales higher. Maybe we'll have Dragonborn go into the Kingverse. But next up, we have Bugs Bunny. Now this is someone, it's one of my favorite scaling videos I ever did years ago, but I basically jumped into the toon scaling to see how strong they get. You can get Bugs, even with crossovers, to around Superman tier, but on top of this, all his narrative scaling, the constant dimensional hopping, the constant scaling to characters that literally scales the writer, scale above narrative, scale above time, space, dimensions. All the crossovers he does have that are canon to him, it's fucking disgusting. Bugs Bunny's bag of plot-induced bullshit is absurd. To keep it short, the man has possibly the best plot armor in fiction. I think he could take on Superman if I need him to. And finally, smash the like button if you love content like this, and this kind of serves as a promo for a nearing future where I drop a video on Superboy Prime, okay? The scaling for Superboy Prime is absurd. There is an argument and a debate to be had about who scales higher, him or mainline Superman in the current setting. I think the fact that that's an argument, the fact that we know Superboy Prime literally throws retcon punches, retconning all of DC's creation. He took out the power source that was powering the likes of the Darkest Knight. He's hopping in DC KO. It's fucking crazy. He definitely has the scaling, and like I said, he's killed a Superman before, and people argue if he's above mainline Superman. The fact that it's an argument already definitely could make a case he could get the job done. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Who would you send to stop an all-out Superman? Again, I even think these 5 can be contentious. So it's a really fun argument and fun case to study. And if this gets a lot of traction, maybe I'll revisit the topic. But anyways, it's been your host, Dr. Splash. And remember, it's Yancey Street, bitches.